Boston Celtics do exactly what we thought they were going to do, and that's take care of business right at home at the Garden. We're going to break it all down, all of it, right here on the Celtics Green Podcast. What's going on, ladies and gents? Shout out to Celtics World, Celtics Nation, everybody out there, because the Celtics just handled the Indiana Pacers. I told you, Cliff, they were going to win game 2. They wasn't going to lose another game 2. They done losing game 2s. What's going on, bro? It's your host, Breezy, CPOG in the building. What's good?
Everything is everything, baby. Yeah, we did what we were supposed to do tonight. I was proud of us, and I really, we can say that Tatum didn't score. I just feel like Tatum did what he needed to do, and it wasn't much. White was hitting. Drew was doing his thing. Brown was a monster. Like, we didn't really need, but there wasn't no room for him.
Nah. He was struggling. Let's keep it a buck. He was struggling. He finished strong, but he was struggling. So let's because Tatum, there's always room. There's room for everybody. Just imagine if Tatum was on early, we wouldn't be, you wouldn't be saying that. But look, they all played well. What's going on, Ben, out there? Listen, man, thank you for the congratulations. We appreciate you, yo. Cliff, they took this game, bro. Like, they straight dominated, bro. Like, and walk me through it, man. Take me through what you saw, bro. Like, let's go.
We started off flat. As I was giving you the play-by-play. I know once you got back to your phone, you probably had like 25 messages from me, yo. So I was giving you the play-by-play, so you didn't miss nothing once you seen the score.
It was dope. I appreciate you.
We started off flat, man. We started off real flat. I mean, real flat, bro. We even got down by like 7 or 9. But we started playing defense. Our defense was creating our offense, and then. We didn't. I wouldn't say we got hot. We just got consistent, and we took. No. Let me back up. Brown got hot. Okay, Brown got hot. He's heating up hot. Go. I'm sorry.
Keep going.
He got hot.
He's heating up.
Yeah, there you go, baby. He's
on fire.
But it wasn't just from the three. He was inside out. They couldn't do him. And before anybody says anything about Halliburton, he did go out in the second half, whatever. But it was already on. Like, he could have been out there.
That's the talking heads. That's what they're gonna talk about. Oh, Halliburton got hurt, and because he got hurt, you know what I'm saying? The Celtics, you know what I mean? That's what they're gonna say. I'm just giving you the heads up. Tomorrow, that's what they're gonna talk about. It's all about his injury. Is he gonna play in the next game? This is that and the third. Look, man, it's part of basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and not to mention, we missing Porzingis. And, come on.
I got you, but they don't – you know what it – listen, all the crap that they talk about when it comes to the Boston Celtics, Kendrick Perkins –
You got to let me get some of him tonight. You just got to –
Of course. But my point is, he going to come out his mouth sideways because he going to be like, Tatum, he ain't even dropped – he barely dropped 25. That's I can hear it. I can hear it, bro. I can hear it. Tatum got to get 50. He only had 23. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, JB did his thing, but this is Jason Tatum's team. That's what they're going to say.
It's $300 million. What you call it, taking 300 Brown making over $300 million. He's a superstar in this league. Why did Tatum got to carry it every night? Like, he may have struggled, but so what, Ian? We ain't lose out on nothing.
My point is, it shouldn't matter. And
no.
At the end of the day, all I was listening to on the radio today, bro, everything I was listening to was how the Celtics got lucky in game 1. Celtics got lucky. Indiana should have won. Indiana should have did this. Indiana should have did that. Not how the Celtics got right. They got right at the right moment. Yes, Jaylen Brown hit that lucky 3 in the corner. Yes, that went in. And after that, they turned up. And speaking of Jaylen Brown, he turned all the way up. Like all the way up. And I told you.
He was playing like he was getting paid.
I don't know who I was talking to. I feel like I was talking to you. I can't remember if I was talking to somebody else, bro. But I specifically said that Jaylen Brown going for 40. And I don't know who I was talking to. And I said he going to get 40 points tonight. Oh, I talked about it on Bleacher Report, Celtics podcast on the Bleacher Report today. I said Jason Tatum going to get 40 points. I said, Jaylen Brown. I said, you know why he going to get 40 points? Because he got snubbed. He got snubbed off the All-NBA team. And he just put the whole NBA voter progress, whatever, on blast.
You know what? The only thing with that is that at that level, you need that motivation. Like, you should be self-motivated. Like
bro,
at this
stop,
level,
bro.
You need them. Come on, man.
Stop, bro. Stop. That sound dumb as fuck. Like, don't
No,
even
it don't.
do that. It do sound dumb as fuck.
Yo,
nigga.
you win the playoffs.
I need motivation, and I'm great. What are you talking about?
Yo, we're in the playoffs.
It doesn't matter. Everybody needs motivation. I need motivation. I need motivation to get out the bed. I need motivation to go to the gym. I need motivation to do a gig. You don't need motivation to do a gig?
Yo.
Answer my question.
It gets done, don't
it? Because you get motivated. Because somebody peps you up. Somebody did something to you.
Yo, listen. It's his responsibility.
So everybody
He's a superstar. What do I always say? To whom much is given, much is required.
I tell you what, the next time you're on a gig with me, I ain't gonna pay you, and you better play your ass off. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fight.
No, we're not fighting. Ain't gonna be no fights. Nah,
we're gonna fight.
Because you can't bang with me, young fella. Huh? You can't bang with me, bro. You know,
if you
I'm kicking you straight in the kneecap.
You don't pay me.
You getting kicked straight in the kneecap, and you going down with a two-piece at the same time.
That's what it is.
I'm just saying. My point is everybody needs motivation. It shouldn't matter who they are, what it takes to motivate them. I'm just saying that right there, put them on fire. It should be nothing wrong with that.
His ass should have been on fire.
He was on fire. He had 26 the first game.
But you saying that he tonight he went off because
he went off because he got snubbed, bro. What's wrong? Like, bro, I don't understand your processing. Like, I don't understand why people can't be motivated. Like, that sounds dumb to me. Like, you got me cursing. Because it sounds dumb.
You got you cursing.
No, you got me cursing because I don't understand.
You have yourself cursing.
I don't understand why people can't be motivated. So I got you. I think I get what you're saying. I think. Nah, I don't.
Corey, we love you, Corey.
Where's Corey at? Where's Corey? Corey, what's good, man? What's going on?
Corey said, WayneBreezie, salute. Cliff, love you guys. Love you, Corey, my guy.
And Cliff and I, we argue all the time. So this is what happens. But I like with Jason Brown. My point, Jaylen Brown. My point was he responded without responding with words. He did it on the basketball court just to remind cats. And we've seen this happen. We see it with other players. We see Jason Tatum do it. I don't see you get mad when Jason Tatum responds and somebody claps at him.
I didn't.
I don't see you say anything about it. Shouldn't take all that. It shouldn't take that. You
get motivated to get motivated in the playoffs.
It doesn't matter if it's the playoffs, if it's a regular game, if it's playing pickup with your son. Like, everybody gets motivated, bro.
It's true. I mean, I guess, but I'm just saying it's the playoffs. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, it's not like they didn't show up game one. They showed up game one. Because you talk about Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins came at Jason Tatum about the 50-point thing. So talk about that, because I want to hear what you had to say about Kendrick Perkins.
No, he made a statement that they ain't been back to the finals.
Yeah,
they ain't been back to the finals since he left, but he have. And I want to say to Kendrick, did you really go back to the finals?
Did he go back with Cleveland?
No, he went back with OKC, but that was a whole different. You ain't had nothing to do with that. You just had on the jersey.
Who was on that team? Kevin Durant at that time?
Yeah.
James Harden was still there, or did they get rid of him? Yeah.
Niggas, did you?
We can't say that word. We both got one out.
When he did that, I'm like, yo, man, ESPN, they got to be stopped, man. I mean, the 4-letter network, they got to do something with them.
Okay, hear me out.
They ain't showing us this morning.
Yo, I know.
On first day,
I know. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. Yo, the negativity, bro. Even on NBA radio on Sirius XM, it was all about how Indiana lost that first game. How Indiana lost the game. Indiana lost the game. Like, the Celtics didn't do. I'm like, wow. And I'm sorry, bro. I don't know where you went. I don't know where your camera went.
My camera bugging.
I hear you though. I hear you loud and clear. I don't know, but
that.
I'm sorry, bro. That's motivation, bro. That's motivation. How y'all feeling out there about the Boston Celtics, man? They got the dub. What's going on, Ben? He says, well, about to clean up the kitchen. I watch the rest once I'm out. Love you, bro. Daniel Berry Sports. Hey, everyone, happy Thursday in the building. Cliff, I'm gonna bring you back in. Harmony's in here. We all deal with injuries. Let them talk. They always talk. All I'm saying, Harmony, is expect nothing positive from this beatdown. Right? Expect nothing positive. I feel like you're not going to get a positive conversation from this beatdown. Cliff, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah,
now you super clear, too. Like, your voice is, like, perfect, too.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. I mean, I think we all need to be motivated, but Cliff doesn't feel like there should be any motivation when you're in the playoffs.
No, I don't. I feel like you should be motivated. I feel like no matter what nobody says, 30 points, 40 points should be your objective if you're a superstar. That should be what you're going in the game to do. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that's always
going to. What you're saying with his motivation, but I'm like, man, come on.
But I'm not saying that motivated him to score. I'm saying that motivated. It was like a clapback. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I feel you.
Like, they slapped him in the face, and then he clapped back. Like, y'all forgot about me. And we got to remember, like, they share the load. You just talked about it right at the beginning of the show, bro. You said that, we didn't really need Jason Tatum to score.
We really didn't. I mean, I understand he struggled, but we really didn't. Like, we really
see what
didn't.
I'm saying? So, like, it'd be nights where it'd be like that. But
what I got reminded of tonight, and it's not just because we won, it's the way we won. I mean,
he wants to know if we're going for the sweep real quick. Hell
Ben,
yeah, we're going for the sweep.
I know you tired, but we tired too. You need to just chill with us for a little while, Ben. But we going for the sweep, baby.
He's at work right now. He's at work.
Oh, yeah, well at work.
Yeah. He said he got to finish up at
ain't you in
work.
Canada?
Yeah, I think they're on the same time zone, depending on which side of Canada you live on,
right?
I
was thinking about Nova Scotia. But listen, what I'm saying is that the way we won, White was hitting. Drew was defending and hitting shots.
Bro, Drew is the man. Drew is officially. I remember, Cliff, can we go back to our old tape? And I said that this was going to be the series for him because of the matchup. Remember I said that to you? Like, he just matches up better against their guards, against whoever they asking him to play ball, defend ball on. And so, like, because he's matching up, he's able to exploit them offensively, like with his off, like, you know what I'm saying? And he's able to get his, man. He's getting off pause. And that's what I feel like we needed that, right? I don't know what motivated him to do it, but he clearly wasn't doing that in the first series. He clearly wasn't doing that in the second series. But in this series,
he had to come into his own, man. He got to, maybe something was going on at home, man. Maybe it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Who knows, man? I
just know when the next time we gig, ain't gonna be no motivation for me. You better know every song, bro. I swear to goodness, every one, and you getting all the solos.
Yo, whatever, man. Because first of all, you're not gonna do that anyway. So
I watch,
bro. You're not gonna knock it off. You're not gonna do that. Knock it off.
Okay, all right. Glad you think I'm not. No,
you're a sous chef. Why would you? Why would you? You be hurting your brand. Why would you? If I'm on a guitar and you're gonna put me out there and you're gonna
absolutely. Because I'm a motivator. But see, I'm a motivator. I always big you up. So I'm gonna big you up anyway.
Okay. Come on, man. Don't do that. I big you up all the time, man. Come on, man. I've never threatened you. You've threatened me. You've threatened bodily harm on me on several occasions.
First of all, we was playing with the fight stuff. Second of all,
I know, but I'm just saying, I've never threatened physical harm.
Second of all, I'm not threatening you.
I've never wanted to throw you out of a moving car. I've never threatened to throw you out of
I would never do that to you. Unless I'm going with you.
Clearly, the thought crossed your mind because
same way you be wanting to punch players in the face.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure. Not that I want to punch you in the face. I wanted
to fight Halliburton last night. The other night, I wanted to fight.
You feel bad now. Don't move that mic. That mic was perfect. Don't touch it. Yeah. You was perfect. Cliff, this was a beatdown, bro. This was a beatdown, and it could have been more of a beatdown.
Yeah, but I love what we did tonight, man. Listen, except for the first 5 minutes of the game,
Yo, those messages you were sending me, can I read them? Y'all gotta understand our relationship, yo. It's strictly big brother, little brother. So his messages to me are like multiple personalities. Because one minute is so when I was reading, when Cliff said he sent me play-by-play, I want y'all to see this. This is play-by-play in my WhatsApp. And I appreciate you for that.
I just wanted to make sure you was abreast of all the goings-ons.
When I tell you that's love, because tonight was one of those nights where I was the lead. Like I had to sing. I ain't even set up the second keyboard to play key bass. I just put the beat on and kept it going for 40 songs. And I just played with Mr. Pat. Just kept the beat going, yo. And just
you didn't even stop the beat?
I sped it up and slowed it down, dog.
On the keyboard?
On the keyboard, bro. I sped it up and slowed it down. I had
listen. I want to do a gig with you on playing key. I just got the MX49 for keyboard bass too.
Yeah.
Yo. I want to do a gig where we both doing keys and maybe bring a guitar player in, man. I'm getting ill on the keys, bro.
Let's get Mr. Pat in there, and then that's 3 singers.
I'm getting ill on keys, so I'm trying to tell you.
So
bro,
Cliff,
I can hold a bass.
You messaged me, yo. Yeah. Oh no. That might not even be in the first. Oh no, that was the first play-by-play. He's like, yeah, we was down by 7, but we just cut it to 2. I think that's the end of the first quarter, right?
Yeah, but I was texting you before that.
Now we up by 2. And then here's your first ball movement. Here we go. Brissett looks good. Great energy. Didn't I tell you that Brissett, not you, but everybody out there, that they needed to play Brissett to keep the intensity up. The intensity is the key to the Boston Celtics. You want them hitting shots, shooting shots, moving the ball. Well, they need energy. And the energy was going to come from a player like Brissett because he's going to do the dirty work. He's going to scrap. He's going to do whatever he need to do.
And his athleticism is through the roof.
Talk about it, Cliff.
I don't understand why this was, from what I saw, he's a much better option than Hauser. Hauser missed like 6 wide, 5 or 6 wide open. They were uncontested threes, and he missed them bad. They were awful misses. He needs to have several seats, unfortunately. Because you know how I am. What have you done for me lately? I don't give a damn about what you did 2-3 weeks ago. Right. What are you doing in this series? He couldn't do it last series. There's clearly a mental blockage in the playoffs. He's not ready for this moment.
It could be.
Now that we know that, huh?
I never thought about that. You never mentioned that.
Because he's not ready for this moment. Man,
that happens. That's a real thing. That's a real thing.
All the way up until the last game of the season, he was killing. When he came back off the injury, he was hitting from everywhere, automatic.
I do think, and you let me know how you feel about this. I do think that without Porzingis there, I think it makes the game, it shrinks the court a little bit for him creating space. Now, I know you say he was missing wide open. I watched him miss wide open too. I saw it.
They were wide open.
I saw it.
Porzingis,
but he's not even a wide open type of a shooter. He's literally a catch and shoot in the space that's created for him type of shooter.
That could be the problem too.
And without Porzingis there at the top, creating those lanes for other guys to cut, and then him to kind of like loop around and get into that catch and shoot space and into the rhythm. He's a rhythm shooter too. So rhythm, catch and shoot, it's all the same thing, right? That could be why he's struggling. But my question is, do we even need that? I rather go with energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'd rather go with energy that's going to hustle for loose balls, potentially get baskets at the rim.
Can block shots.
You could leave him in the corner. He could shoot. We got to get to
from 1 to 4.
1 through 4. Yeah, like, and if he gets a couple of fouls here or there, oh well. You know what I mean? He's a bench guy.
He's a bench guy, but he's worth what he's bringing to the table, and it just amazes me that we haven't seen more of him in either one of these series. I'm hoping that Missoula saw what we saw, and we see more of him.
I just hope Missoula it started to get in his bag. I did want to see. Let me ask you this question. Did Luke Cornett get injured?
His hand, his hand. I didn't see. I didn't see him.
We gotta see how that pans out.
He was shaking his hand.
I saw that. I saw him go to the sideline shaking his hand. So that's why I'm asking. All right,
I don't think I've seen him anymore after that.
Let's talk about. All right, so what he did on the basketball court. So he had a rebound. He had 2 rebounds in this game. Luke Cornett had 2 rebounds. He had a turnover and no points. He was -4 on the court.
He was horrible tonight before his hand went. And remember, I sent you something saying he had no athleticism.
Poor guy, man. Poor guy. But did we ask you this? Because I didn't see it, but I want to know at some point what did this rotation was this lineup on the court? Was Pritchard, Cornett, and Hauser on the court at the same time? Did you happen to witness that?
Yes. In the first half. Yes. He's still doing that dumb shit. Yes, he is.
And we were struggling in that first quarter.
Yes.
But
he's still doing that stupid crap. Yes, he is.
All right. Sam Hauser went 1 for 5. He went 0 for 4 from the 3. Dang, Sam's. He only finished with 1 basket, 2 points. Had a turnover. He had a block shot though. Sam Hauser. He had 2 steals and he had 3 assists, and he had 5 rebounds. So he gave some type of production, just not offensively.
Yeah.
Just not offensively. I brought him up because I wanted to see what Brissett did. And Brissett on the court, he had a total of 3 rebounds, defensive ones. He had 3 steals as well. He was a +18 on the court, bro. And he finished with 2 points. I'm not even looking for scoring from him. I'm looking for straight intensity and energy. That's what I'm looking for. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that pans out.
I just don't think he has the athleticism for this. The inside is every big in this game is very athletic.
Okay.
They can go outside, they can go inside. He's too slow. And he just does not. This is a bad matchup all the way around for him to even be in this game. And so that's where the strain will probably come in with regards to. But like I said, I think having a Brissett in there to assist when they go small, it's better than having Cornett in the game anyway.
All right. How you feel about your boy Pritchard? Because I thought he provided energy today off the bench, man.
Pritchard did exactly what I needed him to do. He wasn't paying attention that much to scoring. He was really doing the intangibles, just mucking it up in the bing with the big guys, getting the ugly plays, capitalizing on deflections, even getting the occasional little man rebound down low. He did all the things that I would expect, and I would need him if I was a coach. I would need him to do, and not try to be the primary scorer. That's where he screws up when he starts trying to hit threes repeatedly. We don't need you to get in the rhythm because you're not that guy. You may have spurts of maybe hitting 4 or 5 in a row, but that's not what you do. So stop trying to get in the rhythm on the 3-point line because we don't need you there. And he really played a role. He was the ultimate role player tonight, and that's what we need from him. That's what
4 for 6. 66.7% from the floor. He went 2 for 2 from the 3. I did see one of those corner threes where he was wide open and he splashed. 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He finished the game also with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. He had a turnover. What the heck is PF?
I have no idea.
Got to figure that out. Then the key. All right, here goes the starters, and I think that's what we wanted to get down to. Al Horford, 24. He played the least amount of minutes of the starter, so that's why I wanted to start with him. So Al Horford, 24, almost 25 minutes, went 3 for 6, shot 50%. He went 0 for 1 from the 3. He did not take more than 1 3 in this game. Cliff, let's talk about Big Al, bro. How are you feeling about Al Horford's offensive production as far as everything else? He has 10 rebounds, 2 steals, And 6 points. He finished with 6 points. So how you feeling about Al? Did
He defended solidly tonight, and we didn't need that from him. It's almost like once Brown started doing his thing and it started cooking, and then White got involved, and then Drew just being who he's been in the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
I think that set us on a trajectory where it was like we were like water, like we were like the path of least resistance. Like what if you cooking, like if you on one, like I'm gonna let you cook. If they can't stop you, then you know what I'm saying. I'm here if you miss, but it's your world right now, and I kind of think that's where they were. That's where they all were with it, you know. And I respect it. I mean, I know Tatum struggled, but when we started getting in that lull in the third quarter, Tatum stepped it up. He stepped it up. He did what he had to do. He kept us in it. You know, a couple of and ones. You know, hit a couple of threes. I mean, he did when we needed it. But for the most part, because we got to remember, Tatum may be a superstar, but these other guys are starters too.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know, and I have no other, like I said, other than the first 4 or 5 minutes of this game, I have absolutely no complaints. We played it how we that's who we are. That's our identity. Like we were firing, but basically on all cylinders. Tatum was there if we really needed it, but we didn't need it. Like that's the way I feel.
That's good feeling. The beginning of the game, I got a chance to catch the beginning of the game. It just seems like our shots weren't falling, right? Like we couldn't get into a rhythm when it came to scoring. But the intensity, I thought, was still up. Like, I thought the intensity was still there. My key to this victory is all about the intensity. So I knew we weren't hitting our shots. I knew we were trailing. We did close out that first quarter and it only went down by 2. And then after that, Cliff, the Celtics took over. It was like they're not going to look back. And ever since then, they just had the lead. I don't think Pacers even led after that first quarter at any other time in the game. So the Boston Celtics intensity was up, and then they started getting production from the rest of the core of their team. You said that Jaylen Brown was on fire. We'll get to him. You went to Jason Tatum. We asked him to play more minutes. He played the most. He gave us 42 minutes. He
defended. He was all over the place. He got cooked a couple of times, but he was defending.
Yeah, that Nimhard went right by him one time. I was like, oh gosh, but that's a speedy cat. Come on, man.
He low.
Yeah.
He low. So yeah, but go ahead.
I was gonna say, who was that point guard we had? Tremont Waters.
Yeah, he was from Connecticut, right?
Yeah, he's not as tiny as him, but he quick and fast and tiny like Nimhard. So
Tremont, like when you see him like on the street, like around here, like he don't look that little. He don't look that little.
He's just little compared to all the other NBA players.
That's the first thing I noticed. I was like, this kid is like, what is he, like 6 feet tall, ain't he? Like 5'11"?
I don't know, but when you out there with average 6'4", 6'5" guys.
No, the average height in the NBA now is 6'7", dog.
Oh wow, yeah, he's little.
Yeah, I tell my wife all the time, like, you see that little dude that's running around? That's me. No, yep, that's me.
That's funny.
I'm 6'3". Did you see the little dude running around right there? That's me, right there. The
That's
smallest
funny.
guy out there. That's me. Like Russell Westbrook, me and Westbrook probably. Westbrook like 6'4".
I thought he was 6'4". Yeah, Westbrook is kind of tall. I remember meeting him in person. Tatum 9 for 20, 45% from the floor. It's those threes, bro. Like if he could hit these threes, Tatum get 50 a night.
Yeah, it's threes. It's the threes.
It's the threes.
You don't really need it.
But how many of those out of those 7 3-point shots, he hit one. So how many of them were good looks?
They all were.
Okay, so
he has to take, not wide open though.
They don't have to be wide open. I mean,
they were
good
unnecessary
looks
for him to take. What he did, like one time, he was up by like 13, and he just went and for no apparent reason, like 5 feet behind the line, the 3-point line, he just hurled one up. Like, and I'm like, for what? Why? For like, this is our problem. Like, for what? Like, why would you do that? Like. And I think he was playing into the crowd because if he had hit that, the crowd would have lost.
It would have lost their mind. And he's trying to get the 3 in the back because when you see one go in, that's motivation.
We don't need to shoot threes. We just don't. We don't.
You can't say that we don't need to shoot them. Like if you're up, if you have the lead, then yeah, like shoot the threes, right? Like shoot them because now you could be up by more, but just make sure it's the right shot. If you're trailing and you're down by 10, you gotta get to that basket. You gotta see some baskets go in and then try to hit the three. But you gotta take the three as part of the game. So you can't say that we don't need them, Cliff. We need them.
We don't. Well, no, we need threes. We don't need him taking threes. Not especially, not like that.
But you said they were good looks. We can't say.
But they were.
Were they heavily contested?
No, not really.
Because I saw him step to the side a couple times, right?
Listen, if you got a choice to drive to the lane or shoot a three, Tatum. If you're Tatum, 100% of the time, drive to the lane.
Got you.
9 times out of 10, ain't nobody gonna be able to hold you. Ain't nobody gonna be able to do nothing with you.
See how clear you made that? Like we were about to go back and forth about the three, but then it came to the point where like, yo, Tatum, you could take this guy on one-on-one. And even if you get by him and then they crowd the lane,
you dish out. Somebody
there you go.
There's 3 people on you. It's simple mathematics. If they got 5 and we got 5 and 3 of them is on you, you can literally just throw the ball in any direction. We have a good probability of catching the damn ball.
I agree.
He went down in the lane one time, and I sent you a text. They beat him, like they came across and everything, and he still widened his shoulders and just still got to the thing.
He's broad. 100% from the free throw line for Tatum.
They can't stop you, man.
6 rebounds, 5 assists, but he had 4 turnovers. He led the team in turnovers too, by the way.
How many turnovers do we have totally?
Hold on, because you know I got you. 10.
That ain't bad, man. They had 10 turnovers on the first half.
They finished with 16.
Well, they had at least 9 to 10 in the first half.
And then they stopped turning the ball over. Well, look, I just think that the Celtics, you know, when you look at our team, we can't be beat when we play the right way. Like that, like was this the right way, Cliff? Because that's what I got.
Right way.
This was the right way. And that, you know, you got to factor in the fact, I guess you could factor in the fact that they lost Halliburton in the second half. But Siakam was cooking.
We was getting in that ass before Halliburton went out. We was gonna win this game either way. Halliburton wasn't even contributing really. Well,
he finished with 10. I got you.
That could be because he was injured, but he wasn't.
Well, he got injured in the second half.
Well, so if he don't come back, that's a wrap.
Oh, it's over.
I believe it was over if his ass was there, but without him there,
oh, well, you know what I'm saying. I mean, like, you know how they say Indiana don't lose it. They haven't lost at home. They 6-0. They ain't played the Celtics yet. Celtics haven't lost on the road either.
We haven't lost a second. We haven't won a game 2, and we just did that.
And we haven't lost on the road.
So it's their will against ours, and I think our will is stronger because we got better talent.
And now you speaking my language.
No, but listen, tonight was a bird's eye view. We have been playing mundane and mediocre for so long that I forgot who we were. And I'm telling you right now, who we are is our guards. Listen, our guards are a problem, huh?
They're dangerous, bro.
Our guards, when they on point, that's it. Like, what you gonna do? And if we got Porzingis in the middle, and our guards are playing like they played tonight. Who? Luka, Duka, I don't give a damn what. There's nobody gonna do nothing with us.
I ain't going front. Kyrie different. He different. Yeah. So please, Minnesota win.
That's not gonna happen.
I want to play Minnesota. I know.
That's not gonna happen.
I know. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not gonna happen.
Because Kyrie not gonna let it happen.
No, Kyrie has the will.
And Kyrie, I'm not scared, but Kyrie wants to play Boston. I'll leave it at that.
You're not scared, but you know what? What did we do to him?
I know. We didn't do nothing to him. Nothing.
He the one that said he was gonna stay, and nobody asked him to say nothing.
I'm telling you, it has to do with the upper management of
what happened. Management how?
I'm trying to tell you, like we had this conversation, right? You got to go back to the year that they signed Kyrie. As it was, did they trade for him or they signed for? I can't remember, but I remember
they traded. No, no. He went in free agency.
Did he go in free agency? I know that we got Gordon Hayward in free agency. Did we trade for Kyrie? I can't remember. But remember the year we had Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving. I felt like there was another guy they brought in.
We had Tatum, but that was like his first year, right?
No, Tatum was drafted that year. You know what I'm saying? So like that was the year he drafted. So it would have been Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Kyrie Irving, right? And so
if we had Kyrie right now, Lord God.
But just hear my theory. This is just my conspiracy. The year they drafted Tatum wasn't even supposed to be playing that year. Gordon Hayward breaks his foot or leg or whatever in the first game. You have to insert Tatum. When Tatum came in, because he was new, he awakened like the league. Like the league automatically was like, "Who is this?" Blah 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 blah.
I'll be honest with you. I knew he was going to be good, but I didn't know he was going to be good that fast.
And think about it.
And I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was going to be as good as he is now. I didn't. The player he is now, I didn't see that coming.
The way that he wasn't double teamed in the beginning, he was getting one-on-ones. He was able to get to the rim. He didn't have the super sweet stroke he got now, but he ended up developing into what he is now. I think
when he banged on LeBron,
I got that poster, bro.
I have that. I have a hoodie with that. I have a hoodie and a t-shirt with that on it. When he banged on Bron, it wasn't even a bang. It was when he came down and looked at Bron and said, "Yo, you look at me. I ain't going nowhere. Jason Tatum is my name." Like, I think he put everybody on notice then.
All I'm trying to say is when Tatum entered the league and he got the starting role, Kyrie was feeling some type of way. And I think we had this conversation because the locker room was a weird vibe, right? Because when Kyrie got here, it was going to be his team. And people, that's a real thing. Let's not act like that's a real thing. Like Kyrie had where did Kyrie come from? What team was he on before we got him?
Cleveland.
Was it Cleveland?
He was with Cleveland. Yeah, he left Cleveland and go to us. Yeah.
And he couldn't do it in Cleveland, right? He couldn't do it in Cleveland. LeBron had left, right? So he couldn't do it in Cleveland by himself. He ended up coming to Boston. They paired him up with a 3-level scorer in Gordon Hayward, right? And it was gonna be Kyrie's team, and then here comes Tatum, like, and kind of changed up that whole trajectory. I don't know why Kyrie did what he did, but I think he was feeling some type of way, or he was in his feelings. He got emotional. At one point, it was all good, and then when I think him and Tatum, or him and Brown, somebody was clashing in that locker room. Him and Smart, somebody was clashing. I'm telling you.
I think that
because he balled out game 1 against the Bucks, and we whipped that tail. And then after that, we got where's gentleman swept? We got swept. Gentleman swept easily.
Yeah, but
because he went on. Is that the series he got the surgery? I can't remember.
He went and got the surgery. It was a game 7, and he went and got.
Oh, that was the year before. That was the year before.
That was the year before the game 7 in Eastern Conference Finals, and he went and he got some kind of surgery, and I'm like, yo, he's not a leader.
I'm just saying it's a different Kyrie. He seems like a leader now. So yeah, he wasn't a leader then, but it seems like he's a leader.
He's mature. He's what, years removed from that. Like,
but I tell you, whoever we play, they getting that smoke.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't even worried about it. I mean, it's the NBA and it's competitive, but at the same time, they reminded me of why they're the best team in the league tonight. They reminded me.
Thank you.
Like our guys, like they wasn't showing me that. Drew wasn't giving me that.
He hasn't been giving you that all playoffs.
No. So now that we got that, now I said that.
Oh, wait. All season.
No, not this guy. This is the Milwaukee Drew we got right now.
Yeah.
We got Milwaukee Drew.
Yeah.
You know, and I said Tuesday, I said, now imagine you can get Drew hot like that, and then you get White going. We ain't got much to worry about past that. and then you're gonna throw Porzingis in the mix. We talking about we gotta look out for Kyrie, and we gotta look out. They gotta look out for us. I mean, come on, man.
For sure, bro. Like for sure.
And now you got a 7'3" dude in there, Kyrie. I mean, you extorting and hang timing. 7'3" and 7'3", baby.
Kyrie not finishing around the rim with Porzingis there, but not to look past Indiana. Still got to beat Indiana. We got to get 2 more wins.
We got to get 2 more wins.
Got to get 2 more wins.
Get 2 more wins.
If Jaylen Brown is activated the way he is, though, I just don't see how the Celtics will lose. The only way I feel like they'll lose a game is if they find a way to beat themselves. Like, they don't bring the intensity. They don't do what you say as far as attacking the basket. They settle for threes, right? Like, these are ways for them to lose games. Celtics did everything. They did everything right, in my opinion, as far as play calling, running the daggone plays, executing the plays. There's 3 different things right there. I thought the energy was on 100. I thought Jaylen Brown probably played one of his best games in his career. He entered the 40-40 club with some of the Celtic greats, right? 40 points. 14 for 27. He shot 51.9% from the floor, almost 52%. He shot 40% from the 3-point line, went 4 for 10. He missed 3 of his free throws, so he went 8 for 11. But the dude had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a block shot, and with 2 turnovers. It was plus 18 on the court. I thought Jaylen Brown, definitely, I don't want to say he stepped up, but he definitely filled in the gap to what others may have been lacking. He picked up the slack. And for me, Cliff, that's how I like a team to be. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, when we together, like, and you just see I'm not having a good night, you got my back. You'll carry me. And then if I see you not having a good night, I got your back. I'll carry you. And that's what teamwork is all about, right? That's what brotherhood is about. That's what family is about. Sometimes we just got to carry our brothers on our back, our brothers, our sisters, our animals, whatever it is. You just got to, sometimes you may struggle. I thought Tatum was struggling from the 3-point line. Let me make myself clear.
And that's an unnecessary struggle. That's like shoveling snow when you got a snowblower in the driveway.
So when you say that, are you saying that he was forcing threes? Because I'm trying to understand why it's unnecessary.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I was asking. Like I asked you were they good looks. You said yeah, and now you're saying he forcing them. Which one is it?
No, they were unnecessary. When I say forcing them, I forced them because it wasn't needed. There's 1 3 in particular that I talked about earlier. We up by like 13 or 11 or something like that. He comes down and damn near a little bit past half court, he just throws the ball up. I'm like, for what? Like,
was
why?
Was it a transition 3?
No, they were already set. All their defense was down. It wasn't like we was running. He walked down. He was doing that, pointing and all that shit, and then he just threw the ball up. Like, yo, come on, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's forced because it's unnecessary. Like
that, I understand. That we got to stay consistent with too, because we talk about, we don't mind them shooting the threes. It's just the type of threes that they take. And if that was one of those type of threes that fit in our category, I'm with you, bro, 100%. No pushback from me. I must not have seen that particular one. I'll rewatch the game.
You're gonna have to rewatch the game because it was when you were predisposed. Because I believe I even sent you a text because it enraged me.
Well, as we head to Indiana, who's your player of the game? Is it Jaylen Brown? We all agreeing on that?
It's got to be Jaylen Brown.
It's got to be Jaylen Brown, right? Like it's got to be Jaylen Brown. Player of the game, Jaylen Brown, ladies and gents. Player
of the
game.
Yo, how do you spell this name? I don't want to mispronounce it.
Brosense?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because that bro, that L-A-U-S, kind of like a French term. French name. Bro. It gets the O sound.
Bro.
So look, game 3, 8:30, May 25th, Saturday night, 8:30 p.m.
You gigging?
Indiana, yeah, of course I am. But we will find a way to do this overreaction show. We will do the show. I can promise you that.
And if we don't, we do it like we did it. Remember before we did it. We did it
Sunday?
the Sunday. We did it the Sunday. It's all good.
Okay, but we will find a way to do it
because of the game. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Let's keep it the whole stat.
If the game what?
I'm just gonna. I mean, ain't no point in lying.
Let's say Halliburton plays in this game. We already know Porzingis is going to be out. Halliburton shouldn't be at 100%. Can the Celtics walk in and take Game 3?
Yeah, we can walk and take Game 3. We're gonna walk and take Game 3. I think that what we saw from Drew is going to be what is going to be Drew done had a talk. He done had a talk with Jesus, and now it's a wrap. Now, who we see with Drew is who we gonna see. All right, and we got Drew. The only and we found a little jewel in Brissett. Brissett Brissett doesn't look like the moment's too big for him. Brissett looked like he playing for more playing time next year. That's a good thing, and I feel like if we get with Halliburton or without Halliburton, but I'm gonna tell you right now, a hamstring is a hamstring, baby. He can come in the game all he want. I don't think he's gonna play. And if he play, if that was a real, because put it this way, whatever it was enough to keep him out of the second.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So. Yeah. And if it was a hamstring that's serious, it's Thursday. Saturday, that's less than 48 hours.
Yeah, and it's gonna swell up. It's gonna get worse. And then it's gonna get worse before it gets better, is what I'm trying to say.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi had the same thing. And he went out there.
I was like, who? Yeah, but I got you. Anunoby. Yeah. But you know what though? I want him to play if he's healthy. I want zero excuses, Cliff.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm with you.
I just want zero excuses. But why do I feel like the Celtics are going to go into Indiana and take Game 3?
Because they are. The
mindset is set. The mindset is right. And you mean to tell me the Celtics were able to do what they did without Jason Tatum like fully activating? That's the scary part, right?
Well, what you call it? He scored 19 and he scored 20 points in the first half. Drew Holiday was hot from jump.
But I'm just
White
saying,
didn't really get it going to the second half. But we were defensively. We were that team tonight defensively.
Yes, but because the intensity was picked up, like they turned up the notch on defense, which also
we did an Indiana on Indiana.
Indiana.
They talked on ESPN like we can't run with Indiana. We ran their asses out the gym tonight. We ran with them. We hung with them. We ran with them. And the narrative was like, if we get into a running match with them, we showed them we can run. The only liability we have with that style of play is Horford. He's the only liability. Everybody else can keep up. So when we go small ball, we can run them out the gym. Listen, we can give it to them any way they want it, man. And I had to see it with my own eyes. I had to see it.
Do you think that the early foul trouble for Turner was something that maybe not allow Indiana to really get going? He finished with only 8 points tonight. I did see him hit that big three in the fourth. So that means before that, he only had 5 points. Remember, he got into foul trouble in the first quarter. They had to take him out the game.
He had 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Wow, I thought he had 2. Wow.
Who Camel Toe Harris? Anyway, sorry. But yeah, Tatum. I just feel like everything that happened or didn't happen with Indiana was as a direct result of what we were doing. Period. The first three or four minutes, maybe 5 minutes, we were typical us, and something happened where we just snapped out of it.
So Camel Toe Harris, 69. Who's the best player on the Celtics? I'm just curious to know, because Tatum is always going to be the best player on the Celtics. He commands the most attention. He's the one that has to change up his game every single night. Why? Because they defend him differently.
I think Camel Toe is trolling.
For sure, but I just want to know who Camel Toe Harris 69 thinks is the best player. Because it's fine if you pick somebody different, like to each their own. I think Jason Tatum is gonna be as long as he's on this team, he's gonna be the best player on this team. Now, as far as if you're looking for certain types of results, well, that's gonna differ night in and night out, because of how they defend him, right? Like they're literally going to double trap, all that type of stuff for Tatum and force him to make the right decision, right? That's why Tatum's turnovers, I think, are up, because he's not making the right pass or the right decision at every single time. So if you say it's Jaylen Brown, there's nothing. I think, like I said, I think it's to each their own. Like, some people like Brown more than they like Tatum, so they like the fact that Brown is going to be aggressive 100 times more than Jason Tatum. He's going to drive to the basket. He's going to go for a big dunk. He's going to shoot the deepest three. He's going to, like, people like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think Tatum requires more attention than Jaylen Brown. Now, if Tatum was out of the game, Jaylen Brown would get that attention, and then you'll see his numbers go down. It's a matchup thing. It's the way that they game plan for these guys. That's why I'm saying, Cliff, I know we said if we don't win, we may have to split this unit up, but I don't know if that makes sense, because
it does. Man.
I don't think well, hear me out. Why I don't think that makes 100% clear sense to me. I look at it as, as a coach, you're playing chess, and so you want to create as many mismatches as you can. And when teams have to defend Tatum, you already know that they're going to send the kitchen sink at him. So that allows Jaylen Brown to do what he does. That allows Derek White. That allows the other players to do what they do if Tatum falls back and then becomes into the role of, I'm going to be the facilitator. They're defending me in all kinds of ways. If you split them up, defenses will play us differently, and I don't know. I just think these two players play really well together. It's just, can the rest of the supporting cast help out when needed? I think that's the question.
Well, I don't mean break it up. I don't mean break it up, Jaylen and Brown. I just think we need to get them something needs to be done. And I think what really needs to happen is,
well, Drew's going to be here. I hate to burst your bubble, but Drew,
if Drew keep playing like he played tonight, I have no problem with that, because up until recently, I just was looking at him side eye, like they gave him a lot of money. They did what they had to do to get him here. And he's nowhere near. He's only a mere shell of what he was given Milwaukee. I felt like we kind of got robbed. And even though he had a couple of good games, he got a long way to go before he make that shit right. I'm just gonna keep it a whole stack with you. But when we talk about Tatum and we talk about Brown, they're two juggernauts that have yet to really hit their prime.
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
We don't break them up.
I thought. My apologies. I thought that's what you meant.
No, God, no.
Okay.
And if we're going to keep Drew and even White, but our bench has to get better. And okay. I believe I think this is Al's last year, and with us, so we're going to get that money. We're going to clear that money, and we need to restructure our bench, and we need to get some serious help coming off the bench. I think Hauser needs to be gone. I think Cornette needs to be gone. Brissett just started getting someone. Let's see what he does. Pritchard, whatever. You're going to disagree with me very much so, but Porzingis, he's just too fragile to me, and I can't rely on him. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's like I can't really push back because he's injured right now, so. But he's not, and
he's always injured.
He's not always injured.
How many games did he play this year?
He played in more games than Robert Williams, and he's.
We not. Robert Williams he long gone.
And you know why?
How many games?
Do you know why? Because
he was injured.
Because he couldn't stay healthy, and he didn't give what Porzingis.
Oh no, that's not even the same. That's not even the same stratosphere of reality.
I think with Porzingis, you live with the injury. You hope it returns back to normal, because healthy, he's 10 times better than Robert Williams. He's 10 times better than what Robert Williams could give us. Only thing we're not getting from Porzingis is super lob city threats at the basket, which I miss those alley-oops. I feel like we haven't had an alley-oop since Porzingis got injured too, by the way, now that I think about it.
But
I think you keep Porzingis.
Nah.
You do.
I think you can get so much more for him. I think you keep him, but I think you give it his due diligence and see if there's anything. Is there any room? Because if you can move him with somebody that's more durable.
Who are you trying to move on from that can do what Porzingis does?
I don't have a beat on all the free agency who's available.
No, I understand that, but if you're gonna move on from Porzingis, and that's what the Celtics want from their center, who are you trying to replace Porzingis with? There's not another. This cat. I was about to say Cat Williams, whatever his damn name is, Karl Anthony Towns.
No, I mean
that's the only person.
He's a 7-footer.
He does what Porzingis does.
But he's another one that stay hurt.
Bingo. The only thing is he's younger, right? And he's gonna cost you more. So you take your chances. If anything, you might be able to get Porzingis less money because of the injuries, and he has to bet on himself.
Well, okay. Well, in the event, our starting five, for the most part, is rock solid if you're gonna keep Porzingis. But our bench really needs to be addressed in this offseason. It needs to be addressed in a major way. If we have to clean house and just get a whole new bench, we have to clean house, get a new. Our bench needs to be at least be able to sustain a lead and hold a lead. Every time we go out, every time our starters go out, we just start like a sieve.
I hear you, bro. When the rotations come in, that's the only time I get on my knees and pray. Cause I'll be like, please don't. Please play with the same intensity. Please find a way to get baskets. Please keep that, because no matter what,
please.
It's a lot of please. You know why though? Because when the bench comes in, when the rotations come in, the points drop. And I know Peyton Pritchard gave us 12 tonight, but here's the bench points. You ready? You got 12 plus 2, 14 plus 2 is 16. Plus 3. So our bench got us 19 points tonight. And their bench got 11 plus 9, which is what? 20?
20.
Plus 7 is 27. Plus 3 is 30. Plus 2 is 32. Plus 4 is 36. So 39 to 19. Is that what I just said?
That's what you just said.
So every night our bench is going to get outscored, bro. It's just
which lends itself to our starters having to play way more minutes than they should, and it lends itself to them possibly getting injured. This is a whole trickle down effect from them not doing their job as the bench. Just telling you.
All right, now Cliff, Game 3, Indiana again, Saturday night, 8:30. You said that the Celtics are going to take it. I said that the Celtics are going to take it. Do you guys think the Celtics are going to take it? Let us know in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Also, please check out our new Instagram account, all right? It's at...
I'm going to have fun with that one.
The Celtics Green. Is it The Celtics Green Podcast? I can't remember if it's The Celtics or is it just Celtics Green?
No, it's the Celtics Green Podcast.
All right,
we should know that.
Check that out on Instagram. Hold on, I'm going to get it right. And go ahead and subscribe to us on Instagram, all right? So we'll be putting takes up there as well as Celtics news. We're not trying to confuse our 49er faithful.
And I'll be doing my voiceovers.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gents. Hold on, I'm trying to find the damn page. All right, it's Celtics Green Podcast. I was right. So make sure you guys check that out, man. All right, right there, Celtics Green Podcast on Insta. Give us a follow.
Give us a follow, son.
Give us a follow. Comment on the pictures. We definitely like creating that dialogue and talking back. This was a good win, bro. Like, at the end of the day, I think the Celtics got themselves a good win. You said it earlier. They got that Game 2 win at home under their belt, and now they get to head on the road. They got that monkey off their back.
Got that monkey.
And now they're going to head to Indiana with, to me, the momentum in their favor. And the only thing that I think the Celtics got to figure out how to bring, what's going on 49er media, is they got to bring the intensity on the road. And I think what they have going in their favor, bro, is they have that they have the road warrior victory. They win on the road. They play good on the road.
They got that dog. They got that dog.
So they bring the dogs with them on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at the end of Game 3. Whether it's a live show or recorded, we make sure we'll give you some content talking about Game 3 and the Celtics getting that victory. Cliff, any final thoughts before we dip up out of here?
Celtics by 10, Game 3.
Double digits, baby. That's a hot take. Celtics by 10. I'm just going to say double digits. I'm not going to say if it's 10, 20, 30, 45, 47. We out, y'all. Peace.